I'm Rob Matheson with a look at some of the stories we're covering on Al Jazeera. Egypt's ousted president has made a defiant appearance in a Cairo court for a trial related to a prison break in 2011. Mohamed Morsi appeared in a soundproofed glass box with the judge controlling his microphone. Morsi faces 4 trials in total. Ukraine's parliament has scrapped controversial anti-protest laws that triggered violent protests. The Prime Minister has also stepped down and the entire cabinet has resigned. Nadim Bama has more from Kiev.
It will be a great relief to many protesters here in Kiev that in future they won't face harsh prison sentences or fines for taking part in protests, wearing helmets or masks, or for blockading public buildings. Those blockades in various government buildings and City Hall here in Kiev continuing, and not just here but in other cities, particularly in the west of the country.
A trial looking into the biggest financial scandal in Malawi's history is set to begin. 68 prominent figures stand accused of stealing funds in what's being called Cashgate. Donor countries suspended financial aid as a result of the case. Mike Hanna has more from the capital, Lilongwe.
The prosecution will in part argue that government computers were hacked into and sums of public money were simply transferred into private accounts. And the amounts are staggering. The country's current president estimates that as much as 30% of the country's budget has been stolen over the past decade.
Britain's royal household has been told to cut costs and keep its palaces and houses better maintained. The report from the Public Accounts Committee, the watchdog for governmental spending, looks at how the $51 million sovereign grant is used. It says the household should manage its money better in the long term, finding efficiencies where it can. And you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.com.